Welcome back to Don't Jump, the podcast where we talk about how much we hate working.
Because working fucking sucks.
I know. We saw mountains and trees and water and we said...
Salesforce!
Literally. I don't know who... Okay, I'm already...
Stressed?
I'm already going off on like a deep... internal tangent.
Let me have it, girl.
Because I'm like, life is about family.
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Love.
Fucking.
The pursuit of happiness.
I was doing the alliteration because you said family, food.
Oh, I got
fucking.
it. Speaking of all those things.
Yeah, my favorite things.
Yeah, I just came back from a baby shower.
Aww.
Yeah, my best friend in the whole wide world is having her first baby.
You know where babies come from?
Fucking.
Yeah.
And the family was there and the food was there and it was so beautiful and wonderful. And we were talking about her leave, how she has to she's fucking huge. She looks like a whale, the most beautiful whale, but she is like huge, waddling, and is so uncomfortable. I'm like, hey, don't go to work. She's like, I have to because whatever her PTO structure is, like she's taking some PTO so that she can have a longer leave or whatever. She's trying to hack the system, so she physically has to be fucking huge and like go
to the office.
Yeah, she's an in-office employee.
Oh yeah, Florida.
Yeah, Florida stuff. You know, we don't have rights over there.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, okay, wow, corporate sucks for us all, but it probably really sucks for parents.
Yep.
Because I remember being just a bad kid and my mom still having to go to work. Oh my God, we got into screaming matches in the morning. Go to the bus stop. I don't want to. She has to do all of that, dress those kids, those badass kids, and still get in her car and make that commute to do her little tax stuff, her little accountant stuff.
Yep.
Not fun. Do you remember mornings with your mom?
Yeah, I used to give her a lot of grief. But it wasn't even that I could give her grief because it was so early that neither of us had the energy to give each other grief. But I had to ride the bike about a mile to my bus stop.
That's kind of really far.
Yeah, I'm like your ancestors. Like, you know, those stories people tell where it's like I had to...
With the water, the bucket of water on the head? No. That's real indigenous of you.
And we had bobcats. We had wild boars. One time I got to the bus stop in the morning and there was a dead wild boar there. And someone was getting dropped off by their parents. And the parents saw it and was like, well, good thing it's dead.
Samantha is from a different part of Florida.
I'm from South Florida.
I guess. I'm from Miami, which is like actually South Florida. I don't have fucking boars.
It was a golf course, so it was also like a nature reserve. So there were alligators, bobcats, boars, snakes, all the things.
Okay, in this story, I kind of feel more bad for you than your mom.
Thank you. Thank you. And it was dark because I'm going to the bus stop at like 5 a.m. because I had like the bus picked us up super early, and it's like I'm riding my bike and this shit is dangerous.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like if your mom was late dealing with you in the morning and she had to call her boss, sorry, I'm dealing with kid stuff. Do you think that's like a fair excuse? Do you feel like if coworkers pulled up, but I have kids, that's valid and fair?
I think it's valid and fair because when I have kids, I'm gonna do the same shit. Sorry, like, I gotta sign off at 2. Gotta take the kids to shit. What do they say? Pick the kids up from daycare. Pick the kids up
from not mini golf. What are they?
Why are the kids at mini golf?
What am I thinking of?
Tiny tots.
Yeah. The Boy Scouts.
I know.
You know, I'm not planning on having kids, but because I'm a like pretty chill, perfect person, like I don't care. Like you have work you have just live your life, so that's fine. But I am curious about your thoughts on vacation, annual leave, and if parents should have priority over non-parents in the workplace.
Sorry. Sorry.
That was so
episode
easy.
Over.
That was so easy. I wonder if that'll change when you have kids.
It won't.
Okay, so
plan better.
Honestly, the first story, this user is now deleted. I wonder if that's related.
They got bullied.
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for not giving up my annual leave slot for my colleague with children?
I think I've heard this one.
Have you? This girl stays on Reddit.
I love Reddit.
Okay. I am not sure about other companies, but in the company I work for and in my department, when more than 2 people apply for the same leave slots, we decide who gets slots by drawing lots. So this year, I got the slot of my choice. Hooray! We do this at the start of every year. That's an interesting.
Wait, do you have to pre-plan your PTO?
Yeah, and then you have to like pull sticks. What the hell? Okay. The past 2 years have been really mentally and physically exhausting for me, and I'm looking forward to spending some quality time with my family and my friends overseas in June, where it is holiday season in my country. The problem is that another colleague that chose the same time slot as mine did not get what she wanted, and it was possessively dropping hints that I should give up the slot as she has to spend time with her husband and 4 children. An example would be, we're having lunch. She would sit uncomfortably close to me and show me her children's pictures and talk about how she wants to bring them overseas and blah, blah, blah. Another time, she was in a foul mood for God knows what reason, looks at me, starts frowning, and says stuff like, "You don't even have children, so why do you need that slot?" Okay, so that's not even passive aggressive.
That's aggressive.
She's literally saying, "Bitch, what the fuck?"
That's active aggressive.
Right. Eventually, I had enough of being nice and told her that I won the ballot fair and square. That if she feels unhappy about it, go to HR and complain about it, which she obviously won't do because it'll make her look really petty. Now she is going around bad-mouthing me all the time to my other colleagues and still pestering me about it. And it's been 4 months. And it's taken my irritation to another level. Was I the asshole here, or should I write her up to HR for harassment?
This is exactly why I wanted to do this podcast with you. Because it's people like that that make working bad. Like, working sucks. Flat statement. That is a true statement for me, in my opinion. That said, the reason working sucks is because of dumbasses like that act that way at work.
Right.
Because the issue here isn't that the lady with kids didn't get the slot that gave her the slot she needed to see her kid or whatever the fuck is going on there.
Vacation in June with her 4 kids.
Okay, whatever. But like, why can't they both be off at that time? Are there not enough employees? Do they literally only have 2 people doing one job function, so only one of them can be off at a time? Is it that the company has just done this forever and doesn't want to change because they don't want to change because it works? Like, the issue here isn't that OP got the slot that she wanted. The issue is that the company needs to make an exception so that the lady can see her kids. If that's literally the only time that she can see her kids, hang out with her kids, vacation with her kids, whatever with the fucking kids, you should be able to go to HR, go to your manager and say, "Hey, I know I didn't get this slot. I am not saying this because I want the other person's slot. I'm just letting you know that I actually really need that time off." When I put it in at the top of the year for June, when I put the time in 6 months in advance, I put it in with the expectation that I'd be able to take that time because it's the only time that I'm able to do this thing.
And this is why I'm so happy we do this podcast, because, I mean, is common sense not so common? Because that sounds like the best way to approach things.
Hello.
Your coworker is not your enemy. They are the enemy.
Oh, there.
They are the enemy. There is a clarification on OP's post. They say, "I see many of you saying that the balloting system leaves a sour feeling in those who didn't win, but we have no choice as we are all essential workers and we cannot have too many people on leave at the same time." Too many people and 2 people are different things. Yes. So I just feel like the system is inherently flawed.
Agreed.
And essential or not. Another question I have is, did you plan the vacation? Pick another weekend in June.
Yeah.
Pick another weekend in June. Why does it have to be this weekend? This guy is saying it's a holiday in his country. Maybe they're from the same country. Maybe there's context
we're all
here.
off for summer vacation in late June. Actually.
Yeah, that is true. We have comments on the threads essentially saying, "No, you're not the asshole. This person is unwell."
Yeah.
Esmeralda Wild says, "NTA, not the asshole. Already said it on another post. We need to stop this movement that people with kids get anything they want and have the priority on everything. No, we child-free people have lives too."
Amen.
I get that. I think that was a little like pointed.
Yeah. Esmeralda has been annoyed by Kathy's kids a few times. But hey, when I was still in office, the amount of times I got sick from parents who were sick from their kids, I'm just saying, I understand you are a parent, your kid is going to get you sick. when I have kids, if my boyfriend ever puts a ring on it, when I have kids, I expect to get sick. It's going to be I know it's part of parenting, you know? Personally, if I have an in-office job at that point.
Wait, did I tell you something? My same friend who is having a baby, her family, and they have some younger kids, literally the baby gave her and her boyfriend hand, foot, mouth disease.
They do that.
What the fuck
they do that.
I had to Google it, guy. That is a real disease.
You know how I know what it is?
Because you got it?
FSU.
Wait, adults in college were getting hand, foot, mouth.
All the frats were getting it.
That's
and giving
so
it.
disgusting.
It's fucking nasty.
I'm curious to know about your thoughts on that final piece of this post that asks, am I wrong to go to HR? There's a comment under this thread from Nyland Knott that encourages OP, says, I would contact HR because her irritating behavior is going to turn into harassing behavior.
Maybe it's the people pleaser in me. I don't know if I would go to HR. I don't think it would be wrong for the person who wrote this to go to HR. Like, I think that is 100% within their right. The person who commented that this could turn into harassing is also 100% correct. I just think for me personally, I'd probably just take it because in my head I'd be thinking, oh, I'm going on vacation in June and you're not.
That is true. Like, at the end of the day, you win. No, I will say, to wrap this up, Bianca the Disco gives really helpful advice, and yes, I agree, maybe going to HR is a little extreme, probably the last step. This commenter says, consider 1, directly asking her to stop pestering you and respect that you have vacation plans. Let her know. 2, if she continues to guilt and bother you, you will speak to HR. And then finally, if she continues, go to HR.
Fair.
Her family and holiday plans are not more important than yours.
100%.
I think that sums it up pretty well. We are all people. You're not a more important person just because you produced people.
Yep.
I wasn't there when you pushed out those 4 kids that had nothing to do with me. Take that up between you and your husband and the Lord.
And guess what? Someone produced you, someone produced me, and maybe I'm using my vacation to see the person who produced me. Uno reverse.
Yeah, Uno reverse! Speaking of, you know, those really horrible mornings with my mom yelling, screaming, do you think the second she got to work, she had like a workplace best friend and they're just like bitching about their kids? Do you think parents use the workplace as the safe space to complain about their tiny humans?
Yeah, because I don't know if my mom was doing it or your mom was doing it, but I know that when I've been at jobs in office, or maybe I'm like traveling for something for work or whatever, the first thing other people bond about is them fucking kids.
Yeah.
Like, did your kid get into this pre-K? Did you do pre-K?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you going to start your kid at age 8 or age 9 or da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Do they take the bus? Do you drive them? Do you allow sleepovers? They just want to talk about them fucking kids, which is fine because it lets me stand there quietly and play on my phone, but like they're gonna talk about them kids.
Ironically, I guess it's because for the most part, as long as you're not saying anything inflammatory, kids are a safe space. Like, it's a neutral, how's little Timmy doing?
Yeah.
I heard science gets rough 4th grade. How's he doing?
Yep.
And then they bring in those Girl Scout cookies, and then you're expected to buy a box, but that I don't mind at all.
I bought like $120 worth of Girl Scout cookies from the president of my company at one point, and I ate them for a year because I froze them.
The Thin Mints? Were you the one who told me Thin Mints taste so good in the
Samoas?
Samoas are delicious.
Frozen are good, but I hate them now because I ate too many.
That's how you have to do it. Yeah. So I guess my question to you is, should coworkers be expected to participate in kid-related activities? Like,
no.
Okay, so you actually bought the cookies because you wanted the cookies, not because you wanted to suck up.
I fucking love Samoas.
Okay.
If anyone wants to send me some caramel delights, I'll send you my P.O. box number.
What's caramel delights? I don't think I've had that one.
Caramel delights are Samoas. It depends.
Oh!
If you're in the Eastern Hemisphere, they're called one thing. If you're in the Western Hemisphere, they're called the other.
I didn't know that.
Girl
They're
Scout lore.
so delicious.
Yeah.
They're so good.
They are.
Okay, so our next story is an interesting one. I have my opinions. I'm curious about yours.
Okay.
In Am I the Asshole? No Ear 7988 is asking, am I the asshole for not choosing to participate in Bring Your Kid to Work Day?
No.
Okay. Long story short, my company did a bring your kid to work day today. For the most part, I see my job as something that's separate from my personal life. That being said, I do talk about my personal life at work, so it isn't a clear separation. When bring your kid to work day came up, I decided not to bring my kid, mostly because I just wanted to work and I didn't want to deal with bringing my kid to work with me. Some coworkers think I'm an asshole for not giving my child an opportunity to see my workplace and what I do and the opportunity to be introduced to the company. My wife said it would have been nice if our kid got to see what daddy does at work. But what I do cannot be dumbed down enough for a kid cannot be dumbed down enough for a kid for a bring your kid to work day. If I brought my kid, I'd have no work done at the end of the day, and I didn't see any merit in having him do arts and crafts using the company logo. My kid is indifferent with a slight lean to upset because of FOMO, but we do other parent bonding things, so they did get over it pretty quickly. Thoughts?
I feel like OP is not. Was this an Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, am I the asshole?
I don't think OP is necessarily an asshole, but there's two ways to look at it. There's the side looking at it from like the workplace side, like as a colleague, coworker, participating in bring your kid to work whatever fucking day. And I don't think there's an issue there. I think that's totally fine.
But finish your thought, because I know where you're going.
From the family side,
you're a prick.
Like literally introducing your kid to what you do, even if you can't dumb it down, you just let him sit there and watch you do Excel. From the side of giving your kid an opportunity, I wish I had been brought to someone's workplace as a kid.
Absolutely.
I always saw that in fucking movies and TV shows. I didn't find out until recently that people do that for real. Like from the side of your wife's POV of like, you couldn't bring your kid with you for one day. It's literally bring your kid to work day.
He's a prick. You're a prick for that.
Your productivity dropping for one day is fine because everyone's bringing their kids to work.
Love your child.
Hello.
Okay? Let him make the arts and crafts out of the logo.
And then leave early because the last bring your kid to work day I experienced, all the parents said around 1 o'clock, yeah, gotta get them home.
Yep. They're getting cranky.
They dipped.
Nap time.
It was all the singles left in the office at 3 o'clock, and then we did too.
I actually did participate and take your child to work day.
You went to work with Mama Valerie?
And it was so much fun, and I actually have a very vivid memory of that day.
A core memory.
It was a core memory. I think for the kid, of course they would be bothered. All their other school friends are going to the firefighter station or seeing mama do her clickety clack on the computer. Like, oh my god. Or if you took them to a hospital, like I had one of my coworkers, like one of my peers, my classmates, their parent was a nurse, so they got to like hang out, and that is like a really fun thing to do. And the onus is on you, even if it is not fun and boring, to make it fun and like be a father. So
and when else are kids really exposed to potential jobs?
Exactly.
Until literally when you're doing college applications, like, okay, what do you want to do? Pick a major.
Exactly.
I don't know, because my dad didn't take me to his office and tell me what he does, so I don't know if I hate it or I love it.
And now your kid is a bum, and that's on you.
Your fault.
Yeah. User deleted commented saying, I was on the fence until I read the phrasing dumbing down. You are the asshole. You seem to take a lot of pride in your job. How about priding yourself and being an awesome dad who's happy to give his kid a great child parent experience instead? No company expects anyone to do any real work on bring your child to work day. Hello. Most comments agree. They're like, agreed. I think most people are missing the fact that these days are special for the kids, not for the office. It's not like the kids are supposed to sit in a cubicle and watch you work. Yeah, man. It does sound like he loves his job more than his child.
And those are the people who are forcing us back to the office, because that person, when was this posted?
7 months ago. It's very fresh.
Well, the version of that post that was written 5 years ago, that person is now a VP, and they are pushing for a return to office because they hate their family.
They hate their family. They're I never understood the I hate my wives jokes.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. Like, there are really people who go to work to escape because they hate the family unit, that they were the active participant in building. Like, that's on you, bro. And then in 10 years, she's gonna have a midlife crisis, and he's gonna leave her anyway. And then, yeah, and daddy wasn't there for me on Take Your Child to Work Day. He was never there for me.
At this point, divorce. OP's wife, if you're listening, divorce him right now.
Yeah, so it is interesting because it's twofold. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're not the asshole to not want to participate in corporate BS shenanigans, but you are a terrible parent. Mm-hmm. And the vast majority of Redditors agree with that. And this guy was voted the asshole. They're very upset about the phrasing dumbing down, like, which there's like this superior complex. Like, children are also people. They're
here
people.
For the first time right now.
Hello. You were new at something. Mm-hmm. I would just want to flex, like, this daddy is so cool. Daddy does X, Y, and Z. And
I'd make the shit up.
Yeah, make it up, man. Father of the year. I keep thinking about my friend having that baby.
You picturing it?
Well, not like the violent act of birth. Okay. Just how it really does change your life. Like, immediately. Yeah. It's like, boom. I mean, I guess you're growing and cooking the thing for 9 months, but life's like, in every way, it changes. Because now you can't just, like, go to Greece, right? You have to be strategic about your paid time off. Mm-hmm. But do you think it's a smart thing or a foolish thing to take your paid time off to catch up on work stress, life stress, things you need to do? Or is PTO meant for Greece? It's meant to be on D&D on a beach with a margarita.
My politically correct answer is that PTO is for whatever you need it for. So if it makes your life better, if it makes you happier to take PTO, to use it to catch up on life things, work things, etc., that's you. For me.
That said, fuck that. Fuck that. Yep.
No. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm sorry. If I'm taking PTO, I'm either hibernating in my house because I'm taking it to rest and reset, or I'm fucking out of here. I am somewhere. I am doing something. If I am at the point where I am so overwhelmed with work, with my life, with chores, that I am considering taking PTO to catch up, I am getting stringent as fuck about my sleep schedule. I am going to bed at 10 p.m. and I'm waking up at 6 a.m. on the dot every single day. And from 6 to 9 until I have to start my job, I'm spending those 3 hours catching up on my shit until it's caught up on. And then I'm taking PTO and I'm fucking going somewhere.
So I want everyone to take note about how passionate her take was, because I think it's going to change by the end of this Reddit story. I think so. Or I think you'll understand the nuance of people with children, how
sucks. Put them back in.
How it sucks, but it also might change your perspective on what that would look like for you if and when you choose to have.
Put the kids in a doggy hotel.
Oh, really? So you even think, like, fuck those kids. PTO is, we're on vacation.
Well, bring the kids.
What if they have, like, a soccer game and, like, that's what you're doing that day? You're not.
I'm not taking PTO for a soccer game.
You're not taking PTO. Okay.
Is a soccer game during the workday?
I don't know. Maybe, like,
if it's during the workday, this is my moment as a parent. Hey guys, I gotta leave at 1. I got a soccer game.
Oh my god, Samantha would be such a great dad.
If I ever have kids, pray you're not my colleague.
Literally, gotta go, little Timmy. Bye. He's goalie. Good luck. Championships.
Call me if you need anything, but I won't have my laptop.
Okay, so in today's final story, coincidentally also on Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
I Spy a Beast asks, am I the asshole for requesting my husband to go on paid leave at work, or else I was going to my mom's? Okay. I, 33, female, am pregnant for the first time. I'm 8.
My opinion has changed.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
There's a pregnancy. There's a pregnancy. That's different.
I said kids, baby. I said, is there anything that would change? You said, no, fuck that. I'm setting my alarm. I'm changing. You went on a 5-minute tangent. I, 33 female, am pregnant for the first time. I'm 8 months pregnant and getting closer and closer to my due date. I'm supposed to be on bed rest. My husband, though, works very long hours, sometimes close to a 16-hour workday. He's a hospitalist at a hospital nearly an hour away. I love my husband. We've been together since high school, but he is never home. He works 7 days a week. Some days are shorter than others, but my husband has an issue with picking up and staying. He's very passionate about his work. The times he is home, he's mostly sleeping or does a little cleanup of the house. Since I've been placed on bed rest, I have decided I will be staying with my mother till I give birth so I could have a little extra help. My husband wouldn't have to come home and clean up after me. At this point, I have to have someone stand by me when I shower. I don't want to put that on him. When I brought this up to my husband, he was deeply upset. He told me he didn't want me going, that he works that many hours and likes to come home to see me. I told him he'd either have to take his paid leave at work because I'm pregnant or I was leaving. He got upset and said I couldn't make him choose between those things. And he said that he could take shorter days, but he worked an important job and couldn't just pick up and go. I told him he needed to because I needed him to. He's been upset for the past 2 days and he still can't believe I gave him this ultimatum. And he says it wasn't fair to him. I think I'm being perfectly fair.
Yeah, she is. And also, my opinion hasn't changed. My opinion hasn't changed because she's asking to go on paid leave, like paternal leave, right? Like,
no, he's PTO, because I think paternal leave. Wait. Ooh, that's an interesting point, because I thought you could only take paternal leave once the baby is here. She's asking for help near the end of her pregnancy because she's on bed rest. So there's no baby. She needs him off of work.
What I learned recently, because I was with people who were talking about their fucking kids, is that at a lot of places, the way paternal leave works is you get like a set amount of time and you can take it whenever, basically. So
that's so interesting. Yeah. And I think that's in the state of California, because my friend who's having that baby in Florida with my best friend, he gets none.
What?
Yeah, it's not illegal. Florida, like, and that's why Floridians end up the way they do.
Yeah, because they don't have rights.
They're in fatherless households.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. I just feel like what OP is asking for is a completely different set of circumstances. And the fact that her partner does not want to take paid leave, whether it's paternal leave or PTO right now, is not the issue.
Yeah.
The issue is that his ego is literally not allowing her to go to her mother's. Like, she offered you a perfectly valid solution. You cannot, do not, will not take leave right now. Okay, I understand. You love your job. I love you. I want you to be happy. I'm cooking this baby still. I'm on bed rest.
Yeah.
Solution, I go to my mother's where I can be on bed rest and be supported and you can still work your job. Everyone's happy. Everyone has what they want. No, I can't do that because you want to come home and see me?
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself.
I was going to be an apologist and be like, well, I get it because he wants to see his wife and, you know, but then
FaceTime.
A thought occurred to me. Can't he just go to the mother's too? Can't they, for a temporary amount of time, take up house in a bedroom? I'm sure mother-in-law would embrace that over, you know, endangering the health and safety of her first grandchild
And her daughter.
Yeah, that is a interesting point that you make. It's unfortunate that it is an ego thing, and it's, to me, very clearly black and white. He's choosing his job over you. I don't understand why the ass got him so upset. Yeah.
Because also, okay, there's clearly some type of like provider mindset, which, hey, nothing wrong with the provider mindset.
Sure.
But there's clearly some type of provider mindset at play here and also ego at play here. And it's like, okay, well, the issue at hand isn't that your wife is giving you an ultimatum of take time off or I'm going to my mother's. The issue is that your wife needs help.
Yeah.
She literally cannot shower without someone standing there. If you are working, you cannot be there to stand there while she showers. So if you don't want her to go to her mother's, what are you doing all this work for? Can you fly her mom out? Like, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that maybe OP is saying like she has to go to her mom's who's far away. Maybe that's also why he's upset, because he wouldn't be able to see her at all.
Sure.
Bring the mom to you.
Yeah.
Bring the mom there to help. paid to get the mom there. You are the provider. You're the one working 7 days a week.
What is a physicianist? Are you a physician?
That sounds British. Sounds like some British shit.
Maybe he's a British physician.
I
don't know. But the comments agree with you. And I really do love women because they're just encouraging her, baby girl, if it doesn't feel right, you got to do what's right. And they're just sharing a lot of scary near death for themselves and their baby experiences because they didn't listen to the advice of a doctor. A comment says, your body is going through a lot. Giving birth is incredibly hard and stressful on your body. Your body needs time to heal. If the doctors want you on bed rest, then that's for good reason. Listen to them. Your husband should understand. He should also be supporting you in your decisions. You are going to need so much help and support. I think staying at your mom's is the best idea. You'll be less stressed. She'll comfort you and care for the baby and you in many ways that you need. She'll make sure you eat and are being cared for. Ideally, your husband would want that set up for you as well. Yep. While I understand the love of his job, he needs to make you and the baby the priority. He shouldn't try and guilt you for wanting to do what's best for you and the baby. You are not the asshole.
When I have a baby, my mom is getting flown out and she will be here until the baby says its first word.
Yeah, I mean, that's what community is. That's what... First words. Wow, that's a commitment. So again,
I'm the baby of the family. I never touched a baby before.
That is true. My god baby. I'm figuring out when I can go and see her post the birth, whatever. And we're coordinating times because my friend's mom, who literally lives in the Philippines, is getting flown out to like...
Hello.
Yeah, like it's an all hands on deck situation. It should never be a ego, I need to provide, and this is not what a man does. Like... In many cultures, it's very normal to tap into the village. That's what they're for. Being a parent, it doesn't need to be any more isolating than it already is.
And this is his first test as a parent.
Yeah, divorce, actually. I mean, you know what, baby girl? Divorce him and then raise him on a commune of just women.
Yeah.
Because we know what's best. Doesn't that end, like, badly?
I think they just kill all the men or something.
Oh, that's not badly. That's great. Never seen the movie.
Yeah,
oh, that's amazing. See, they said it was like a horror. That's not a horror. Is that really how it ends? I need to watch this movie.
Yeah, no spoilers, but I'll tell you spoilers if you want. Cut it out.
No, because now I want to see it.
Yeah,
now
I'm looking. I read the Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if anybody wants to recap for us, what is Midsommar about?
Well, I know. I read the Wikipedia.
Well, I know. I've been around the way. Okay, so that is it for today's big questions about life, love, the pursuit of parenthood.
No, family,
friends, and
fucking.
Thank you for spending another episode with Sam and I. This is your reminder to not jump.